Third activity, we are going to configure port listening feature of this Netcat. So here actually we can configure these two machines using Netcat so they can actually start communicating with each other like chat server. So for this, I have again two machines, Kali Linux and Metasploitable. So on Kali Linux machine, I will use this command, that's nc-l-p, and this is the port number. Yes, and this L stands for listen. So this machine, I'm making this machine ready to listen on this particular port. And we can also use this verbose mode here. So V stands for verbose, means it will be giving information and further details. So with this simple command, I set up this machine to listen, and then on this machine we'll say netcat, and then give the IP address to which we want to communicate, this one, and then the port number, which is the port number which we set here. So this port number is same. Okay, so in this way, after this setup, you can see that if we type something here, that can be displayed here, and if we type something here, that can be displayed here. Like this will be chatting between these two computers. So the same text will be reflected on both the computers. Now we are going to use Netcat as a chat server, so that if we write something on this machine, on Kali machine, that should be seen at the Metasploitable, and if we write something on Metasploitable, we should also be able to see that text here. So for this, first I'm on an Kali Linux machine, and here I again write NC, that stands for Netcat, and then I ask them to listen, so -L, and then I specify the port numbers. So with -P, I'm going to specify the port number, and I'm using this port, that is 1212, and in this case actually we ask Netcat to start listening on port number 1212, and then we just press enter. Now Kali Linux machine has started listening on that particular port, and then we go to Metasploitable machine here, and on this Metasploitable machine we run this command, that is again nc, and then we specify our Linux IP address, that is 192. So that will be 192.168.66, and that is 138. That is the IP address of a Kali Linux machine. And then we specify the port number, that is 1212. And yes, then just we press enter. So now these two machines will start communicating on port number 1212. And now we can use them as chatting software, as chatting server. So to prove it, for example, I'm going to write some message here like hi friend, and then I press enter, and let's see, have we received this message on our Kali Linux. You can see we received this hi friend message, and we can maybe on from Kali Linux machine, if I say that yes, I have received your message. So this is something I'm writing in my Kali Linux machine, and when I press enter, this message will be sent to Metasploitable, and here you can see same message, yes, I have received your message. So this is how we can also establish this as a chat server